Welcome back. This is CerealSnax, and today I'm playing a game called Cube World. It's an indie game. It kind of looks like Minecraft. It was actually made by a guy named Wale, or a lot of people call him Wale. He's a German guy, kind of the German version of Notch, I guess. Although this game is nothing like Minecraft, it's actually more of an RPG, kind of reinforced by Zelda, and I'll show you that here in a minute. First thing I want to do is actually go through the menus and show you kind of settings it has. It actually runs really well, it seems like, although I have heard that there have been people with some issues. I know I've talked to Almond Flower, who has also made videos with me, and she's had a little bit of trouble getting hers to run like 100% speed, but this is an alpha, and you can pay, I believe it's $20 US, and you get access to the alpha, and then of course any future updates that come out for this. And right now they only accept PayPal, which I know some people have complained about, but in the meantime, let's just take a look here. I just want to show you some of the options. Some people have been asking for this. I know from other YouTubers that are out there. Really what you can do is you can set your resolution to whatever you want. I have it at the 1920 by 1080, but you could of course, set it lower if you want. Of course you can do full screen or windowed, anti-aliasing, render distance, sound effects, blah blah blah. I haven't heard any music in the game yet, and I don't know if that's because I have an issue or if there's just no music. I'm guessing there's no music at this point, but there are plenty of sound effects and they're all really pretty good. Camera speed, language. I don't know what this actually does. I've left it on 0. My guess is that's going to have words in it eventually. So I'm just going to cancel that. So this is, like I said, it's like an RPG. So let me start the game and show you what it's all about. And I've got one character in here just to play around with it a little bit, a level 1 undead rogue. Kind of Warcrafty, I guess. But I'm actually going to make a new character just for this to show you guys some of the things. This is the character creation, and it's such a beautiful game, really, for being kind of voxel-y in that respect. It's really well done. So first thing you can do, of course, is you can select your race. Of course, you can play a boring human. Of course, you can be male or female, right? And there's all kinds of haircuts, right? Of course, I'm not going to go with a human. I'm going to do something a little more interesting. They have of course, elves, dwarves, which are really actually pretty neat. I may actually do that. I'm not sure. Orc, goblin, lizard man, which is kind of cool. And I think one of the newer ones they've added recently, although undead's not a newer one, but he's pretty neat. Like I said, I have an undead rogue. The newest one is the frog man, which is unique. Kind of be cool to do. Maybe a frog man. I don't know. So let's see here. I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna do a dwarf, and I'm gonna make him a male. Of course, you can pick your face. So I'm gonna make him kind of cool looking if I can. They all have big noses. There he is, smiling. All right, let's pick a cool haircut. Give him like an epic beard. There's like an epic beard. Let's make it gray. He's kind of a careworn dwarf. Let's see. Maybe there's a better face to pick. That one's kind of missing some teeth. I like that one. That's fine. Okay, now what to pick? I've played a rogue. Seems pretty cool. I've kind of figured out the mechanics. Rangers are always neat. I may do that. Let's see what else we've got. We've got, of course, a mage, of which I normally don't play a whole lot of mages, but maybe I'll do that. And then, okay, of course, the rogue and a warrior again. For the sake of being a dwarf, I'm probably going to go with a warrior. It's not the most exciting of the classes, probably, but I've not done it yet, really, and I'm not much of a mage guy. So let's just go with this for now. We'll name him Snax, and we'll create the character. Now, this is one of the cool things too, is that once you've created a world, it always lives there. So you can actually add your new characters to this world. You can see I just made up a seed number, but kind of like Minecraft, it has the option to do a seed. So let's create a new world. And then you can put a number in here, and I know that there's some seeds out there that people have played with, but I'm just gonna make one up. I'm gonna make it 333777, just for the fun of it, and then I'm gonna make it the same name as my character, Snax the world. So you can make it any name you want. You can also set up a multiplayer server, which is really pretty cool, and I'll probably try to do some multiplayer stuff with Almond Flower on this game as well if we have time, and show that off to you. So let's create the world. So these worlds are randomly generated worlds, much like Minecraft. And Of course, you can see already, I'm in. They make the names randomly generated too, I believe. So this is the lands of Ikotar, and you can see my little head up there in the top right, where I'm standing on the map. And actually, if you push the map in, you can zoom in and scroll around. So you get a basic view of where you are. And you can see it's filling in kind of the chunks, just like in Minecraft. And then you can see there's like a city over there. One thing I've discovered just playing a little bit is that it's good to get to those cities early on. You want to buy some things, like some glass flasks and that sort of thing. You can craft there. And I think eventually you get quests there as well. But the first thing I'm going to do is show you some of the options in this game before I get to playing. So one of the big things is if you press F1, you get this cool list of things that you can do. Of course, you can open up your skills, your crafting, all that stuff. Another way to get there is to press escape, and you can see that popping down here at the bottom. Let's just take a look at some of the stuff that we've got here. You've got your skills. Right now, I'm set as a berserker. You can set it either way at this point, right? And right now I'm just gonna stick as a berserker, but you can change to a guardian if you want, which makes you, of course, more of a tank, right? And then you get skills as you level up. So that's kind of your character screen. We have a pretty cool crafting screen, and right now I can make an iron axe, an armor, iron chest armor. I can't actually make them because I don't have the things. And then you've got your cooking menu, which allows you to make all kinds of cool cooking stuff. Some alchemy potions, and then here are all the formulas of stuff. You can make silver cubes, wood cubes. Much like Minecraft, you have a lot of crafting kind of options. Of course, here's my inventory. Right now I've got a wood great mace, a ring, that's about it, and my lamp. Of course, then the map, and then your options screen like I showed you before. So here's one of the cool things is there are some destructible items. You see he's got this massive wood great axe thing, or mace. And I do like the warrior right off the bat because he seems like he's able to take stuff on. One thing with the rogue I found is that at first I was dying a lot, and I may die a lot with this guy too, but he's just running around without a shirt on, isn't he? Okay, cool. So you can beat stuff like the scrub, and you can get items. You can see I got that bush. I got some items. Now, let's see here. Where is that city? So that's probably where we want to go first, and I'll show you what it's all about. So let me zoom back in here. Ooh, is something attacking me? No. Okay. You can see the grass kind of just waving there. That's cool. Alright. Okay. Adjusting my thing here. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go towards the city. It would be this direction. I think, right? Oh, totally lost. Okay. Clouds are all blocky. They almost look like they're solid, which is funny. In Minecraft, they kind of have that translucent effect. Ooh, mushroom. And I'm trying to avoid that. The red text, I believe, is just like in Warcraft. It is a higher level creature. Although, yeah, he's taking my health down pretty quick. I don't know that I can defeat this guy. I may have to... Oh, maybe I can. With my rogue, these lemon beetles are just brutal on me. Oop, drink some healing potion real quick. Now that's the importance of the healing potions. Once you get... Those are like one of the most... Those things I was crafting those things like crazy when I was playing this with my rogue. Just because of their usefulness. Drink another one. I think because of his red text, it means he's actually too high level for me to really effectively fight. 7 XP, cool. You need 50 XP to get to the next level. And I just harvested a heart flower. Heart flowers are used in the potion making that you do there. And there are some destructible things besides the plants. I believe these like gray blocks here are destructible. However, I think you need to have bombs or something to do that. There's a cotton plant. Cool. Some cotton. When you hit things, I don't know if you're noticing while I'm fighting, but when you hit things, your magic points actually go up, your MP, and that's important because then you can do special attacks. Right now, for example, my M1 builds up the MP, and then the M2 does that kind of special attack that you have. Let's just keep working our way through the forest. As you can see just how cool this is with the flowers falling off the trees, or the leaves falling off the trees. It's neat. They're like blocks. There's some horses over here. And horses, you can actually tame horses, and there's a certain type of food that you need to get, and then you feed it to them, and they have a chance of liking you. And then at some point in time, you actually get the ability to ride them. Here's another. This is there's campgrounds every once in a while, and a lot of times they'll have actually a bedroll. In this case, there isn't a bedroll, but one thing about the campfires, it lets you craft. So you can see here, I have I could make pineapple slices, which give you HP plus 100. If I had a pineapple, I could cut it up and eat that. Ginseng soup, if I had ginger root or ginseng root, I could cook that at the campfire as well, but I don't have either of those. Then, of course, the bedroll is always helpful. So here we are at a city, and there's a hornet. I wonder if I should take that on. Let's just see. Of course, I missed. He may be sort of hard. He's not hitting me for too hard, really. Yeah, I'm going to be fine. So, I take every opportunity I get to attack stuff, because as you can see in the top left, my XP, like I said, it takes 50 to get to the next level. And, you don't get a whole lot of XP per killing stuff, so it's always good to take that opportunity. So, let me see here. So, one thing about the wells, if you have, I need to buy some empty glass flasks, but you can stand by them and you can actually craft flasks with water in them. That's weird that staircase is not actually touching the ground there. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Alright, so here we are in Ikotar City. So, again, let's see. So, one thing about the map, you can see there's inns randomly generated in random places. That, of course, you can sleep and stuff. Here's some pumpkins. Pumpkins used in crafting. I'm assuming they make some kind of food that I have not yet discovered, but entire field of sunflowers here. Cool. And of course there's this crazy looking scarecrow, which I don't think I can actually, I can do damage to it, but they have like infinite health at this point. Oh, it's a sheep. So there's a little sheep, and like I said, you can tame these pets if you get the right food. And I believe you can actually ride the sheep as well once you get to that point. Okay, so we're in the Adventurer District here. So there's multiple districts in each city. This one, of course, is the Adventurer District. And there's a Crafting District, and then there's also a Trade District as well. I like your style. I like your style too, man. Totally dig it. Alright, let's go into the city here. So there's, you can see on the map sort of on the top right, and I can zoom in to show you, but whoa, the city is actually kind of populated with trees. There's actually a potion sign here, and that's where you'll get your potion bottles. That's what it's becoming my first thing to do in these types of games, just because without those potion bottles, your fighting days are not going to be pretty. You will die a lot if you don't have those bottles. And if you run into roaming mobs that are above your level, it's also hard to really deal with. So let's go in there and check it out. Oop, don't want to beat on the door. I want to open it. Cool. All right, so we're in here, and as you can see, all the stuff you can buy. And one thing I definitely want to learn how to play with. Like right now, I'm really only going over the basics, and in future episodes, I'll probably get into more of this stuff, but you can see here, there's a lamp, there's this wood hang glider, which I've not yet figured out what to do. I don't know if you can like jump off cliffs a la Far Cry 3 or what. The boats, that's kind of self-explanatory, I'm guessing. You can probably go in the rivers and stuff. Bubblegum, I believe, and I may buy it, because I believe bubblegum, there's actually some animals, it's pet food, yeah. I'm going to actually buy that. I think I've not seen that in a store yet, but I know that one of the animals wanted, and can I not buy it? Oh, because I don't have any copper. The bubblegum, the animals actually wanted it. I might sell some stuff. I don't really know. If I can get 2 copper per pumpkin, there's probably going to be more pumpkins. So let's just sell those, and let's buy some bubblegum. You can't carry more than one of these items. Oh, I already bought it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Bombs, like I said, can destroy those things. There's formulas, obviously, if you want to get into the crafting stuff. But right now, like I said, I'm going to buy a bunch of glass flasks. So let's see. Let's go back to my inventory here. 6 glass flasks. I'm just going to spend all my money and get 12 of them. That way I can go out and fight and enjoy it without having any problems. So let's see. Let's find that well again, and I'll show you all that. I think I actually did loot some heart. I don't know where this well is because I came in a different way here, but I looted those heart flowers, if you remember, and those heart flowers, I believe, if I have enough of them, I'll be able to make it some potions. So, let's see if I can find that well again. Let's get some more pumpkins while we're on our way here. Well, where was that well? I probably should have remembered. Regardless, we'll go down here to the water. It doesn't matter if you're in water or if you're in a well. You can pretty much collect that water wherever you are. So, let's go down there and see what we can do here. Oof. Alright, so if you go into the water and just press C, then you can do your crafting. So, let's see. Water flasks. So, there's 12 of them. So, we're making our water flasks. So that's pretty much the basics of the game and how to get into it and do that. So this is my first episode. I'm going to keep playing here. I'll probably split this into a second episode. So let me run some more heart flowers. I wonder if I can craft. One thing about being an alpha is sometimes you can craft stuff in places you wouldn't expect. So let's try it. Ah, see? I can make my potions in the water because it's considered to be a craftable area. So, okay, cool. So let's see, what do I have? 7 health potions now. So now I'm effectively ready to go out and do some combat. So I'm going to end this here, and when we come back, I'll probably be back in town doing some shopping and see if I can buy anything else before I hit the forest and start to try to kill some creatures. So thanks for joining me.